Syria, my dear brothers and sisters, as we know, there's a lot of hardship for the people of Syria right now. And the most people who are suffering are not the men, or not the women, maybe not even the old people, but the very, very young children. We have an expression in English when it gets really cold, and we say that it is freezing to death. But this video that I found online a couple of days ago, I want to share it with you, is very graphic. It's of a Syrian child who literally froze to death. Let's take a look.
استشهاد الأطفال نتيجة البرد القارس في مدينة الرستن جراء العاصفة الثلجية التي تمر بها هذه المدينة. إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. لا حول ولا قوة.
My dear brothers and sisters, what does there to say about a video like this? The child that you just saw is not sleeping. The child that you just saw is dead. Dead of hypothermia. Simply died because it was too cold. And no one could save this child. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to have mercy on him. When we think about it for a moment, how we in our homes, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, have blankets. We have actual homes that keep most of the cold out, even though we say it's very cold. But most of the cold is out just through our homes and the walls of our houses and the windows that are shut. But when we think about it, my dear brothers and sisters, these Syrians who are living in refugee camps beyond, the temperature is below freezing, and they're going through a lot of hardships. And it led to the death of this child. This is a video not from last year, not from a couple of years ago. This is a video from this month, December 2013. And this child that you just saw literally froze to death. He's not the only one. At least 10 Syrian children have died from the same way of death. And that, my dear brothers and sisters, is through what we just saw. Simply not having, enough heat in the surrounding area and not having blankets in order to be able to survive. Many of us not only have blankets, but we have heaters in our homes. And we go through a lot of hardships in our lives that we think are hardships. But how many of these hardships are really hardships if we compare them to this young Syrian child who literally froze to death? We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to have mercy on him. There are two main things that we can get from this video, and that was my intention when I wanted to show this video tonight. The first thing is we should be thankful. Thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, my dear brothers and sisters, for every single thing that we have. And we should never complain, because no matter how much we think we don't have, we do have. At least we're still living. At least the winter months that are amongst us right now and that we're living through right now are not killing us. At least right now you're watching me and you have not frozen to death. And the second thing, and just as important, is that we have to help our brothers and sisters, and we have to care for our brothers and sisters, not only in Syria. Syria is only one of the many parts of the Muslim world that are suffering right now. We should care for our brothers and sisters, and we should do a lot of things in order to help them, whether financially or otherwise. The least we can do is, if we're not able to help them in any way, is to make dua for them. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless the entire Muslim ummah. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to have mercy on those who have died and those who are living, and to bless all of us, inshaAllah.